why didn't Donald Trump come out at 9 o'clock? And he revealed to us that everyone is waiting to take the stage and that they're doing this dance. And Cruz doesn't necessarily want to go out right now because he thinks Trump will then go out and just Bigfoot him and go out and take to the mic. And then instantly the networks will switch over to take Trump because more people out there want to watch Trump and he gets better ratings. So what we're seeing right now is a dance, a game of chicken to get someone go out there and talk, and then Trump may step on him. What do you think? You're laughing?
No, I mean, you're right. But remember in Iowa, I think Cruz waited too long to go out, and then he had this weird speech. Looked like he must have written it on 4 or 5 different napkins, and he kept looking at it. It was too long. It was too late. And he actually kind of messed up his own momentum right after winning a big, the first contest. He should just go out. If he's ready to go out, talk to your folks. Don't worry about this. The brinksmanship, I don't know what Donald Trump is waiting for, but if Cruz is ready to go, he should probably go right now. 9:30, it's a prime time. Go out there and give your message.
I'm going to get stomped.
I'm totally with you. He's going to get stomped. We're going to be here till 3 a.m. waiting for you.
I'm not going to be here. I'm going to.
I got out here. All right.
I'm ordering the Denny's Grand Slam, but yeah, let's go.
I love the Denny's Grand, and the Superbird is the other one that I like. That's the melt with the cheese. Anyway, all right, let's go now to Rubio headquarters in Miami. John Roberts, Fox News senior national correspondent, joins us there. What is the mood like there?
It was a good mood tonight. It was a boisterous crowd, Melissa. They appreciated hearing from Marco Rubio, who again slammed Donald Trump as a con artist. But, back at Rubio campaign headquarters, they're kind of scratching their heads about the way forward. They thought for a couple of minutes like it was looking like they might be able to pick off a win in Virginia. They're still hopeful that they might be able to do something in Minnesota, and the race is close in Arkansas. They are going to get a number of delegates, but here's the big problem for them. They're below the threshold in Texas, which means that they could well come out of Texas with no delegates tonight, and that's going to make the way forward more difficult. But here's the real big problem for Marco Rubio. He's way behind here in the state of Florida. And when he was revving up the crowd here tonight, as he was talking about the way forward, he said 2 weeks from tonight, you folks here in Florida are going to change the whole complexion of this race. I'm going to win Florida. I don't know what he can do between now and the 15th to win Florida to turn that narrative around. But you can bet one thing. I mean, he's the Energizer Bunny, and he's going to try real hard, Melissa. But if he doesn't win here in Florida, March 16th, I think he's got a very big decision to make.
John, it's Julie. I've worked enough campaigns to know that when you win, everybody who's ever volunteered in your campaign and people who even haven't try to climb up on that stage with you, and it's a mob scene.
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm looking at right now is a really empty gymnasium or wherever you guys are, hallway and hall. And so I'm wondering if people there kind of see the writing on the wall, his closest supporters, the people who are typically the last diehards, they see the writing on the wall. Judging by what I'm seeing behind you, they probably do. And as you said, that they understand themselves that unless he pulls a rabbit out of a hat, which I don't really understand how he can, he's down, way down in Florida, that it's pretty inevitable. And whether he actually wants to lose his home state, whether there's any possibility he doesn't go all the way to Florida, because as a senator who might, he says he's not running again this year. I'm not sure if it's too late to file, but losing your home state may be more devastating than not trying.
Yeah, well, also, if you've been around campaigns as you have, you know that once the candidate leaves, people like to go home. It's a school night. It's 9:30. So that's the reason why more people aren't hanging around here. But, you've got 2 more days of contests coming up. You've got Saturday, Louisiana, Kansas, Kentucky, and Maine, and then you've got a lot of big states coming up on the 8th as well. And if Rubio gets blown out there, he may, in fact, have a decision to make as to whether or not he wants to go down as losing the state of Florida, because I think the long-term play for Rubio here is if he's not viable as a presidential candidate, he's going to run for governor in 2018. You can, and then take a look at 2020 or 2024. So I think really there's a lot of decisions that have to be made between now and then. They're putting together a brave face on it, but they said that tonight wasn't about winning, it was about collecting delegates. And anytime you say that tonight is about collecting delegates, that means you're not going to win.